I see what he's been going through the last few years with arrests, a baby mother, a place is crying, and everything else. I don't want that man to go through that. I wish him the best of luck. It doesn't look like things have been going his way.
So if you guys remember, about a week and a half ago, I did a video on Benzino going off on Funkmaster Flex and taking shots at Cameron over his movie Killa season. Benzino posted this scene from the movie.
I want to do business. Like, if I'm going to spend $207,000 on the car.
Yo, B, that's a favor. You know how many people I got waiting for this car? We just got this car from Benzino. He didn't make one payment. I got this car for you, baby. How long is this going to take?
Now that I got the money, I just want
to give it back to that funny nigga if you want me to. What's happening here, B?
Zeno took shots at Cameron, saying he doesn't know how Cam went from paid in full to this low budget trash. He said Killa's season is straight trash and it wouldn't even make it to Tubi. Well, Cameron finally responded to what Benzino said. Man, roll a clip.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard about it. Somebody sent it to me. I don't know. I'm not here to talk about Benzino. This is Benzino's problem with me. And like I said, Benzino had mad love for my man HUD. He actually helped pay for HUD's funeral. If he didn't pay for all of it, I'm not sure, but I remember his mom telling me that he put money up. So I'm never going to really talk bad about Benzino. Benzino's problem is this, and this is what happened. When Benzino was behind the scene with Dave Mays running the Source, nobody knew Benzino, and the Source was super duper successful. The more Benzino came out and made itself recognizable, the Source kind of faded. I don't know if people didn't like characteristics or anything else, but whatever the case may be. So it's an issue of the Source, right? When they call me to do the Source cover, it's like, okay, bet it's the Source. You know, the Source is the hottest magazine with XXL, maybe at the time Vibe. Vibe had a little run with a magazine, but the Source, they built it to be the #1 hip hop magazine. When I did the cover of the Source, I knew that Benzino and them were in disputes of having the Source or not having the Source, whatever the case may be. That really wasn't my concern. My concern was, oh, they called me to do the cover of the Source. That's fucking dope. I can't wait. So when you're taking pictures, you're just taking pictures for the cover of the Source. But on the cover of the Source, I guess that was the first Source magazine issue that he wasn't a part of, and I didn't know that. But what it says is the new Source is 100% Benzino free on the cover. I don't know they're going to put 100% Benzino free on the cover. Just knew I was going to take pictures for the Source. I'm not there writing out the letters of what's going to be on the cover of the Source. So he was upset about that. And then when we did Killa season, the movie, I didn't even know him and Flex was going through something. So when I did Killa season, the movie, a lot of it was, when I say improv, that means I set up the scenario and you say what you would say, and it's not really a script written down word for word. So in that scene with Funkmaster Flex, when we shot it, I didn't know that him and Benzino was going through something. He said that shit about Benzino, but I just kept it rolling. He didn't see me add on to it like, yeah, this nigga Benzino. I just kept it rolling. So I understand why he may be mad because I kept it in the movie and this, that, and the third. And I get it. But for me to sit there and have a bunch of bad shit to say about Benzino, because I see what he's been going through the last few years with arrests, a baby mother, a place is crying, and everything else. I don't want that man to go through that. I wish him the best of luck. It doesn't look like things have been going his way. And for my personal opinion, in the caption, because somebody sent it to me, like I said, he's like, Cam goes from paid in full to this bum-ass movie Killa season, this, that, and the third. Well, just some knowledge real quick. For paid in full, I made $7,500 for that movie. I don't get no residuals. I don't get no back end. I don't get none. I took that money because of the opportunity to work with some great actors, a great director, and I knew that I didn't have a bunch of movie opportunities coming around. Whether you like it or not, Killa season, I made millions of dollars. It was my movie. Whether it was ever somebody liked it, somebody still, they love it still. This is, to be honest with you, I inspired shit like Tubi. You can talk about Tubi all you want. Nigga just copped up for $500 million. I inspired for niggas to make that shit. I can't even think of the movie that was the series that was out 4 or 5 years ago. Everybody was going crazy about with Math Hoffa and a bunch of other people in it when it was about credit scamming. But it was murder. Exactly. I inspired that. But at the end of the day, whether you say Paid in Full was a definitely more budget, higher budget, I made $7,500 as opposed to millions of dollars on Killa season. So it could be bum. Some they love it and they still talk about it. But as far as everything else, man. I wish Benzino well. I think this is a reach because what we're talking about, even if we're talking about Killer season, came out 2006. It's 18 years later to be talking about what Flex said or what I did 18 years later. It's kind of reaching. It's kind of wild, but salute, Nick.
So it ain't bother you at all. Wow.
Not even,
You're maturing?
No. It's certain things that deserve attention. To me, this isn't one of them. We talking about something from 18 years ago. This don't deserve my attention to go crazy about. Certain things definitely deserve my attention. Absolutely. To me, this isn't one of them.
So this is the issue with the source that Cam was talking about. And if you look at the top, they put now 100% Benzino free, which isn't Cam's fault. He had nothing to do with it. It seems like a petty move on Benzino's part if what Cam is saying is true, because he can't control the magazine. He just took pictures. It also makes sense that they basically freestyled the lines for the movie Killa Season 2. I think the way Cam handled it was a mature approach. I mean, he could have went off on Benzino and got a lot of attention for it. And you know Benzino would definitely respond, so it would continue to have this back and forth. I wonder if he's going to respond to this now. I'm sure Benzino will. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Do you think Cam handled it the right way? Do you think Benzino was going to respond? Put your thoughts down in the comments and make sure you like and subscribe and stay connected with Panda Chop TV. Peace.
Panda Chop.
Panda Chop.
Panda Chop.
Panda Chop.
Panda Chop.
Panda Chop.
Panda Chop.